So this is Lani. Hi Lani.
Hello.
Thank you for doing this video with us. So we just wanted to ask about your experience using the Tesla chair. Can you just tell me briefly what made you come in and you were seeking this treatment? What were you experiencing beforehand?
So the joy of childbirth has impacted my pelvic floor, and I've tried heaps of other things to try and fix it, and I researched a bit and I found that you guys were one of the only places in the Illawarra that had it, and I was interested in something that was less invasive, that was not uncomfortable, and it's just all of those things. So it's really easy. I don't need to get undressed, you don't need to check me out. It's yeah, it's really simple.
Beautiful. And do you experience using the treatment as well? Like the first time you used the chair, what did you feel? Was it painful? Was it uncomfortable? What was that feeling you had when you first used the treatment chair?
Yeah, you feel a sensation, and as it's described, it's like doing those pelvic floor exercises, but something does it for you, which is awesome because I'm really rubbish at doing them, you know, and making myself do it. It doesn't hurt. It's noisy. I think that was the main thing that concerned me, but as long as you tell me when you're about to start, because it does sort of start automatically.
You've got to prepare for it.
But other than that, it's easy. I read a book.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get to zone out for half an hour.
Yes.
So it's,
me time.
Yeah.
Which is so hard to get these days, isn't it?
So it's yeah, and straight away, I think after the first session, you can notice a difference. And it doesn't impact the actual commitment to coming, like the sessions that I was allocated, doesn't impact my week at all. It's like a nice little half an hour break. I do 2 a week, and then it's hopefully up to maintenance now.
Yes, and with maintenance, I'm glad you asked. So with this treatment, doing 10 sessions is basically your treatment complete.
Yeah.
But just like any other muscle, so your pelvic floor is a muscle, and what we're doing now is basically, it's like exercising that muscle but on steroids. So it's very, very intense, and what we're able to achieve in 30 minutes is impossible to achieve on your own, because you would need to do basically over 30,000 of your Kegel exercises per day for you to be on par with what this machine's doing. So once you've done 10 sessions, that is your treatment complete, and what you can do to maintain this is either come in once a week, once every 2 weeks, or you're able to maintain this at home by just continuing your Kegel exercises. So that's kind of doing them at a certain time, like allocating it to, for example, whenever you're driving and you're at a red light, when you're sitting down having a cup of tea, or just making a time or a space where you know, okay, this is the time. Otherwise you kind of lose track and you don't end up doing them. But you'll find, I don't know if you've experienced this, did you try to do your Kegel exercises after this to see the difference? Because a lot of women say it's so much easier to squeeze, hold, let go after you've done this, much easier than before. Yeah,
and like my first one is nearly 10 years old, so it's been a long time of incontinence, and it's definitely made a huge difference.
That's so good to hear. And did you experience that after how many sessions would you say that incontinence?
You can notice the difference straight away.
Straight away. Yeah. Everybody says that after the first session.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So definitely straight away. It's the main reason I wanted to do it is because I like to run, and I've found that that's been getting harder and harder, and without pursuing other treatment, and so that's really been a nice addition, is to get back to doing what you can and used to do before you
Definitely, and that is so important, I think, to continue doing those things that you love, that you sometimes, you know, gets impaired as you get older, unfortunately. So you would recommend the treatment, and you've had good results?
Yeah, totally.
Amazing.
Totally. And you can hear it now. I'm talking quite comfortably.
Yeah, beautiful. So this is the treatment itself. So basically our client just sits on this chair. We just recommend you wear something thin. So as you can see, Lani's wearing just a dress. If you wear like thick type clothing such as jeans, you may not get the full effect. So as long as you wear something thin and you can read a book, we just ask you not to use your mobile phone, but otherwise there's no downtime and it's pretty easy. Thank you so much for sharing that.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.